What is up, Toy Fam? Today we are talking about DC collection, and this is all of my DC collection, which, funny enough, most is made out of Mezco figures. I do have some third party, and then I have a few Toddy Max sprinkled that, I try to pick and choose. But my favorite character from DC, it is Batman. And I do have most of the Mezcos from Batman, not all, and I'm not going to say some because some of y'all got a kick out of it. But today we're going to be talking about the very first Mezco, and then the one that got me hooked on the line. And then we're going to look at my latest Mezco. So let's go. This one was the very first Mezco I was actually gifted, and it didn't get me hooked into the line. I thought it was a great figure, but I just wasn't over the moon with it. I did have my gripes with it. I wasn't too crazy about how the material looked on him, and it really gave him that like PJ feel and kind of just the like the bulkiness. Again, at that time when this came out, it was definitely changing the articulation and the figure game, but I just wasn't too crazy about it. The cape wasn't wired, but the sculpt and the paint apps were on point. I just remember when I got this, I wasn't too crazy. He sat on my shelf and then kind of forgot about him. Now, when I got this one, this is the Mezco that got me hooked. The Batman versus Superman Mezco, and it's obviously not the Mezco issued one because I have made some customizations. He's got a custom head sculpt and he's got a custom cape that I ended up acquiring. But this Mezco was the one that got me hooked. Everything from the articulation to the soft goods, the way the material was completely different from their previous ones. After this guy, I was getting every single Mezco, and at this time they were only around $85. And I say only at that time when Marvel Legends were 20, but I definitely saw the value paying $80 for a Mezco figure, and you were getting like a mini hot toy. They came with a ton of accessories. The head sculpts and the wiring wasn't there on the cape, but the head sculpts were there. They did come with these apparatuses that you would attach the capes to and kind of give them the appearance that it was wired. But again, later down the road, I started having the courage to customize some of my Mezcos because these are the figures that I'm probably never going to sell, and the day I do sell them will probably be the day I'm on my deathbed. So these are the ones that go to the grave with you. You know, we all have those figures, and this is probably one of them. This was the one figure that really hooked its teeth into me when it came to collecting Mezco. I went all in, and at that point, I was collecting every single Mezco that was coming out. I was going a little crazy. I had forgotten about Marvel Legends and anything else, and I started getting all of them. So yeah, thanks to this one, this is the one that got me. But we're gonna take a look at my current Batman that I have in my collection because I do have a lot of the Batmans, not every single one of them, but let's take a look at my latest one.